how you guys are doing this week. Let us know if you've seen God work in your life. We want to see those down in the comments, and we want to see how you guys are doing.
We want to get started with something super fun. So Emma, do you remember what time it is? Maybe you guys remember what time it is. I think I know.
I think I do know too.
It's time for today's Knee Slapper. All right, Emma, so what is today's Knee Slapper?
Today's knee slapper is a good one. I'm really excited about this one. What kind of tree can you fit in your palm?
What kind of tree can you fit in your palm? Do you guys know? Should we tell them the answer?
I think we should tell them the answer. It's too good not to.
Okay, what is it, Emma?
The answer is a palm tree!
A palm tree! That's a good one! All right, you guys, we have more, so keep watching.
Alright, so last week we learned about Paul's third missionary journey. And what are we going to learn about this week, Becca?
So this week, we're going to learn about a letter that Paul writes to his friends in Galatia.
Oh,
And
Becca, where is Galatia?
Galatia is in Rome, which we talked about Rome before because Paul went there on one of his journeys.
And now he's writing to them. And who else is he writing to?
He's writing to Peter, and Peter is a disciple of Jesus.
Ooh, so this guy must really know what he's talking about, huh?
Maybe we're gonna find out. So we're gonna watch the Bible lesson together.
The Apostle Paul worked hard to share the good news with people everywhere he went. He told both Jews and Gentiles about Jesus. Paul also wanted to make sure that people did not believe things that were not true. To help them know what is true, Paul wrote a letter to the believers at the Church of Galatia. Galatia was a part of Rome. The Christians there were mostly Gentiles. In his letter, Paul told the believers about Peter's poor choice. Peter was a follower of Jesus. He knew that God accepted Gentiles and Jews, and he ate meals with the Gentile believers. But when the Jewish believers were around, Peter did not eat with the Gentiles. He pretended to believe that Gentiles were supposed to follow certain Jewish rules, even though that was not true. Paul wrote that Peter was wrong to do that. Peter let people, instead of God, push him toward acting a certain way. And when Peter did what was wrong, other people started doing what was wrong too. Paul wrote that we are saved through faith in Jesus alone. He explained that Peter was not showing that he believed this. Paul met with Peter and said in front of everyone there that God does not accept people because they follow his law or obey certain rules. So why would Peter want the Gentiles to obey all the Jewish rules? God accepts both Jews and Gentiles who have faith in Jesus. The law showed Paul that he needed Jesus to save him from sin. Because of Jesus, Paul and Peter and every other believer can choose to live for God. Paul wrote to the believers, "Now my old way of living is dead, as if I too were crucified with Jesus. Jesus gave me new life." Faith in Jesus means saying no to sin. It means trusting in Jesus alone for forgiveness and eternal life. Faith means remembering God's grace and kindness towards sinners. If we could be saved by obeying the law, said Paul, Jesus did not need to die. Peter was wrong to separate himself from the Gentiles. The gospel is for everyone, and we should show love to everyone. Paul reminded Peter that only Jesus can save people from sin. God accepts people who have faith in Jesus, not people who try to earn salvation on their own.
Oh wow, I guess I was wrong. Peter didn't really get it right, did he?
No, Peter definitely made some mistakes. He kind of got it mixed up a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah, he mixed up two things. What were they again?
Well, Paul thought that Paul was still starting to follow the law, which is what they had to follow before Jesus came to the earth. And he was separating himself from the Gentiles. But Emma, what is a Gentile?
A Gentile is just someone who wasn't born a Jewish person. But that's just normal. I'm a Gentile.
And so am I.
Yeah.
So, but we know that Jesus came to save everybody. Jews and Gentiles, right? So, but Peter was still falling back into the law, and he was separating himself from the Gentiles, and he wasn't treating them very kindly. He had forgotten that Jesus came to save everybody, and he didn't need to follow the law anymore. He needed to show love to everybody just like Jesus does.
Yes. Miss Becca, I have an even better idea on how to make this picture more clear. 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, Miss Becca, I have a paper, a paper towel, and a puffball.
What are you going to do with all these things, Emma?
I need you to try and cut this paper with this paper towel.
What?
Can you do it?
I don't think so.
Oh! Just hit it down so there's no rip.
I can't do that, Miss Emma. That's way too hard.
Okay, what about a puffball?
This is weird, Emma. Why would I do this? This is silly.
I don't think that worked either.
These things don't cut paper.
What's the only thing that's gonna work to cut paper?
Emma, you cut paper with scissors, right?
Oh! Here's some scissors. Let's see if this works.
Okay.
It ripped! Alright. So,
What does that mean, Emma? I'm confused.
Miss Becca, that means that there are so many things in this world that you might think are gonna save you. Like you might think, if I'm the best kid, if I do all my chores correctly, then that means I'm saved. Or it's, oh, I'm a Jewish person and Gentiles don't get to hear about Jesus, I'll be saved. But those two things don't work. The only thing that does work are the scissors. Jesus dying for us. That is the only way we can come to be saved, is by in our faith in Christ alone.
Oh, I get it. So we can try lots of ways to cut the paper or get to heaven or have a relationship with God. But Jesus says that he's the only way. Just like there's only one way to cut a piece of paper with scissors.
There's only one way to be saved, and that's through Jesus.
So this is important for us to remember, that we need to treat everybody with the same love that Jesus treats us. Because we all need Jesus the same amount.
Oh yeah, maybe even me a little bit more.
I don't know, I'm probably me. Alright, well you guys, thank you so much for joining us for our lesson. We have more for you every week, so make sure that you subscribe to our channel because there's lots more coming for you guys.
And before we go, we're gonna put this week's Bible verse up on the screen. And if you're able to memorize this Bible verse and send us a video into our website, we are going to put 10 Trubbles in the Tribble jar. And that'll just get us closer to our next Tribble party, which is so exciting.
So email us your videos or text them to us or post them on Instagram and tag us. And we love to see you guys say your verses. And we look forward to next week of Kids on the Couch. See you guys.